Michael Joseph Jackson was born in Gary, Indiana on August 29, 1958. He was the eighth of 10 children in the Jackson family. Michael grew up with 3 sisters and 5 brothers. Michael started performing from a very early age under training from his father. His performances and singing skills were appreciated by many and was called a wonder child. He was quickly moving towards perfection comparing to his other siblings and started sharing lead vocals, and their group name was changed to Jackson 5. They performed at clubs, lounges, local auditoriums, and high school dances. The group was gaining popularity and were talk of the town for their performances and singing, especially Michael was very much known as a fantastic child artist. But for Michael it was not easy. As a kid he missed living his childhood. There were no birthdays, no Christmas, only performances. Michael told in an interview his father was very strict. His father physically and emotionally abused him during rehearsals. He recalled that his father often sat in a chair with a belt in his hand as he and his siblings rehearsed, ready to punish any mistakes. Most of his youth was isolated and lonely, which reflected in few of his songs and videos later in his journey. During this period, Michael developed from a child performer into a teen idol. Between 1972 and 1975, he released 4 solo studio albums with Motown: Got to Be There 1972, Ben 1972, Music and Me 1973, and Forever Michael 1975. Got to Be There and Ben, the title tracks from his first 2 solo albums, sold well as singles. Jackson's 5th solo album, Off the Wall 1979, established him as a solo performer, and his destiny changed forever. He was no longer an ordinary performing guy, but a loved artist appreciated for his music. His upcoming albums, Thriller 1982, Bad 1987, Dangerous 1991, History 1995, Invincible 2001, made him a global superstar, a stardom impossible to achieve in a time of no internet and social media. His presence was all around the globe, from concerts to world tours. He was the most celebrated artist in the world, with billions of fans around the world. His fans would do anything for him. Just a still pose on stage for a couple of minutes would make fans crazy. He achieved success no one imagined. His fame was unmatchable. He was more famous than most of the famous people combined around the world. Of fame that would cost him his peace afterwards. He was continuously targeted by media for his lifestyle. Everything he did would become news. The worst, him being dragged in a child molestation case, which hurt him deeply. He again was finding it hard to believe his fame is attracting much more than he desired. On the other hand, his fans were always with him while he was targeted by media in a brutal manner. Everyone knew everything Michael does. Michael says becomes a selling object, and many were using it as an opportunity for their gain. He was the most loved and followed artist around the world, who was also famous for his charity. He used to donate most of his income to hospitals and childcare. And then it happened, which no one believed. The trial for child molestation case began on January 31, 2005 in Santa Maria, California, and lasted until the end of May. Jackson found the experience stressful and it affected his health. If convicted, he would have faced up to 20 years in prison. On June 13, 2005, Jackson was acquitted on all counts. In these tough times, Michael again found himself alone. Sometimes his family stood by him. Some people around him were laughing, some people around him were crying, but his fans never left him alone. They were with him all this time, would daily travel miles to support him during trials. He was never let down by his fans, who would go beyond measures for him. This was the worst phase of his life, facing false counts and defending himself. All news regarding that he has lost it, he would turn bankrupt, were in media, which were hurting him more. He faced it all. He stood strong and bounced back after he was found not guilty on all counts. His fans started celebrating around the world. His fans were with him all this hard times. Michael himself on many accounts said that his biggest strength is love of his fans for him around the world. He walked free and happy, was out from the limelight for a few years until he came back in March 2009. Amid speculation about his finances and health, Jackson announced a series of comeback concerts. This is it. At a press conference, the shows were to be his first major concerts since the History World Tour in 1997. His announcement was celebrated worldwide among his fans. This comeback tour was going to be the biggest ever held for any artist ever. At the beginning, there were few concerts in Europe, but afterwards they were extended to more than 50 concerts worldwide. It was all over the news. Tickets for these concerts were selling like nuts. If happened, it would have been the biggest tour or concert in the world. His phenomenal presence, his aura was unmatched, and again he was happy. He started preparing for the world tour with most talented staff and crew. His behind-the-scenes videos showed how happy he was again to be back on the stage. The concerts were to run from July 13, 2009 to March 6, 2010. Jackson moved to Los Angeles, where he rehearsed in the weeks leading up to the tour under the direction of the choreographer Kenny Ortega. According to various reports, Michael planned a string of further ventures, including a world tour, a new album, films, and more. Michael's comeback concerts was most talked about concerts worldwide, with his fans of all ages who never left Michael alone, waiting for them, starting from celebrities to politicians to most no faces in the world, proudly announcing to attending the concerts. His rare sals for the concerts were also very much talked about for the most unique way he was going to present them in front of his fans, unlike any of his tours before. He prepared a list of songs which his fans requested him to perform for the concerts. All the dates were sold out within minutes of availability. Preparations were made on a war-like scale to give the most unique experience to Michael fans. The whole world was waiting for this historic comeback. But destiny had something else written, a news, a horror which was hard to believe. Less than 3 weeks to go for the concerts, Jackson died from cardiac arrest caused by a propofol and benzodiazepine overdose. His doctor was charged later. The news of his death on June 25, 2009 shocked the world. His fans were not able to believe it. There was a shock wave around the world, with his fans openly mourning his death. This legend left us all. His life remained how an ordinary boy rose to unmatched stardom with aura impossible to have for a celebrity. Like it is said and believed by all, there never was, there never will be another Michael Jackson. Long live the king. You will always be remembered as the greatest of all time around the world. From kids to grown-up to elderly, everyone saw a boy rising to a global icon. Without any internet and social media, his legend would live forever. Michael Jackson, forever the king.